beneath my boots tonight. Broken bottles, breaking barriers, bring the bite. You've been building walls while I've been breaking ground. Cutting corners, calling courage can't be found. Dusting down, dancing down my damaged spine. Maybe madness makes the money, makes me mine. But the burden's barely breaking, barely bent. Yeah. Time to tell the truth about where we went. Why you always acting like you own this place? Built on borrowed time with that fake ass face. Why you think the world revolves around your lies? Back row burns, but the anger never dies. Never dies. Fire in my belly, fury in my veins. Country boy with city pain. Fire in my belly, fury in my veins. Nothing left to lose, everything to gain. Everything to gain. Gravel grinding, gritting teeth till they crack. Been betrayed, been broken, but I'm bouncing back. You took my trust and twisted it to trash. Now the reckoning's coming real fast. Shallow souls swimming in their shallow streams, while I'm digging deeper, chasing different dreams. Been too patient, been too polite, been too kind. Now the beast inside is breaking from its spine. Why you always acting like you own this place? Built on borrowed time with that fake ass face. Why you think the world revolves around your eyes? Back row burns, but the anger never dies. Never dies. Fire in my belly, fury in my veins. Country boy with city pain. Fire in my belly, fury in my veins. Nothing left to lose, everything to gain. Small town, big mouth, think you know it all. Pride comes before the fall. Small town, big mouth, running out of time. This dirt road's mine, this dirt road's mine. Why you always acting like you own this place? Built on borrowed time with that fake ass face. Why you think the world revolves around your lies? Back row burns, but the anger never dies. Fire fading, but it never fully dies. Truth be told, through these country boy eyes. Country boy eyes. Yeah. Every morning rising with the pain inside my bones, inside my bones, inside my bones. Whiskey on the table, mama crying on the phone, on the phone, on the phone. Daddy left us nothing but the ashes and the shame, and the shame, and the shame, and the shame. Every single day I feel it burning just the same, just the same, just the same, just the same. Triple time delivery, killing every syllable, syllable, syllable. Living in the shadows where the hurt is never minimal, minimal. Crawling through the mud where all my people done before, done before, done before, done before. Breaking every chain until there ain't no chain no more, chain no more, chain no more. Burn it down, burn it down, yeah. Let it all burn it down, burn it down. In my throat from screaming at the world, at the world, at the world. Everything I touch just seems to break and come unfurled, come unfurled, come unfurled. Fighting through the darkness with my fists up in the air, in the air, in the air. Nobody can save me from the weight that I must bear, I must bear, I must bear. Triple stepping over every obstacle they throw, that they throw. Rising from the dirt where only stubborn flowers grow, flowers grow. Blood upon my knuckles from the battles that I won, that I won, that I won. Still the war inside me ain't never really done, really done. Burn it down, burn it down, yeah. Let it all burn it down, burn it down. Whoa. Fire in my chest can't rest, fire in my chest can't rest. La 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 la, everything must burn, must burn. Everything must burn, must burn. Looking at the mirror and I see my father's eyes, father's eyes, father's eyes. All the pain he carried, now it lives inside my cries, inside my cries, inside my cries. I'm breaking every cycle with the fury in my heart, in my heart, in my heart. Tearing down the walls that kept my family apart, lie apart, lie apart. Triple time the passion, triple time the rage, time to rage, time to rage. Writing my own story on a different kind of page, kind of page, kind of page. Nothing's gonna stop me from becoming who I am, who and who I am. Standing in the fire like I always said I'd stand, said I'd stand, said I'd stand. Burn it down, burn it down, yeah. Let it all burn it down, burn it down. Oh, fire in my chest, can't rest. Fire in my chest, can't rest. Oh yeah, oh yeah. La 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 la. Burn it down. You think you know me, think you got it mapped. Country boy facade, but my mind been trapped between these dusty roads and the block I claim. Two worlds pulling hard, got my soul in pain. Mud on my boots, but I walk with heat. Backwoods wisdom meeting urban street. You asking questions that I can't define. Which life is real, which one is mine? Where I belong, where I belong. Tell me where I belong, where I belong, where I belong. Dirt road calling, but the city's strong. Where I belong, where I belong, where I belong. Granddaddy's land versus corner store dreams. Ain't nothing simple when you're stuck between truck bed parties and the late night schemes. Fishing line casting, but I'm chasing cream. You keep on asking why I can't just choose, but you ain't never had to walk these shoes. Split personality, I'm torn in two. Which side is fake, which side is true? Where I belong, where I belong. Tell me where I belong, where I belong, where I belong. Dirt road calling, but the city's strong. Where I belong, where I belong, where I belong. Maybe I ain't gotta pick a side. Maybe both these worlds can coincide. Country heart with an urban mind. Lead the past and future intertwined. You keep asking, but the answer's clear. I belong wherever I decide to steer. Moonshine sipping with my city crew. Barbecue sauce on my interview. Code switching daily just to make it through. You think I'm faking, but this life is true. Two-lane highways meet the interstate. Different languages, but the same debate. You want me boxed in, want me categorized, but I'm both worlds, I ain't gonna hide. Where I belong, where I belong. Tell me where I belong, where I belong, where I belong. Dirt road calling, but the city's strong. Where I belong, where I belong, where I belong. Where I belong. I belong wherever I'm strong. Where I belong, where I long, where I belong.
Think you got me figured out? Dirt roads and city blocks, let me break it down.
You're sitting there judging what you think you see. Country boy with city dreams, that ain't me. I'm the motherfucker spitting fire from both sides. Gravel in my voice, concrete where I hide. You think you know the path that led me to this place? Backwoods wisdom mixed with New York's fast pace. I don't fit your boxes, never did, never will. Standing at the crossroads, time is standing still. You want simple answers, but I'm complex as they come. Two worlds colliding in the beats of my drum. I ain't your typical story, can't categorize my pain. Country twang and city slang running through my veins. Keep trying to define what I am, but I'm standing where the dirt meets the pavement. Damn, can't put me in a box, can't label what you see. I'm everything at once and that's confusing you, ain't it, G? Crossroads, crossroads, that's where you find me. Crossroads, crossroads, two worlds colliding. You asking where I'm from, like geography defines the fury in my flow, the complexity of my rhymes. I'm from the place where pickup trucks meet subway trains, where Sunday church meets corner hustles and cocaine. You trying to understand, but you missing the point. I'm not half of this or that, I'm the whole fucking joint. The slide guitar speaks the language that my heart knows, while rapid fire delivery is how my truth flows. You uncomfortable with contradiction, can't compute how someone spits as fast with these deep country roots. I'm the answer to a question nobody thought to ask. Living authentically is my most challenging task. You want me to choose sides like it's war, but I'm fighting battles you never fought before. Identity crisis, now I'm exactly who I need to be. Complex motherfucker, take it or leave it, see. Trying to define what I am, but I'm standing where the dirt meets the pavement. Damn, can't put me in a box, can't label what you see. I'm everything at once and that's confusing you, ain't it, G? Crossroads, crossroads, that's where you find me. Crossroads, crossroads, two worlds colliding. So next time you see someone who don't fit your mold, my complexity is a story worth being told. I'm not your experiment or your cultural case study. I'm just a human being trying to live life muddy. The cross taught me wisdom that you can't learn in school. How to navigate spaces where different worlds are cruel to each other, but I prism with every word I spit. Show 'em contradiction doesn't mean counterfeit. You're still trying to solve me like I'm some kind of puzzle, but I'm just living truth while y'all caught up in the hustle of making sense of everything that don't make sense to you. Well, fuck your expectations, I'ma do what I. You think you know me? Dirt roads, broken promises. Daddy's gun still smoking. Why'd you leave us here to rot? Mud between my teeth, taste of fuck it, you ain't listening anyway. What's left when the well runs dry? What's left when the well runs dry? Blood creek rising, mama crying. Every goddamn night, same story. Pills on the kitchen table, whiskey breath, shaking hands. You said you'd come back, but your ghost ain't worth shit. Tractor rusting in the yard, like everything you touch. Broke promises, broken man, why the hell did I believe left when the well runs dry? What's left when the well runs dry? empty barn, empty words you used to say. Son, I'll make it right. Fucking liar. 3 years now, still waiting for your call. City lights don't change the hurt. Concrete can't fill the hole you left. Beat drops hard like daddy's fist. So cold like a goodbye kiss. Mixing genres like a mixture trace. Slide guitar screaming what I think. Country boy with urban rage, turn a motherfucking page. You created this beat, now feast on what you made. What's left when the well runs dry? What's left when the well runs dry? Questions in the wind, answers in the grave. Should've stayed, should've fought, should've tried to save. What's left when the well runs dry? What's left when the well runs dry? Nothing but the question, nothing but the pain. Your son's still asking in the rain.
Hey yo, raw dirt road rage, backwoods blitz.
Let's go! Let's go! Mud on my boots, mind on the grind. Backwoods born, but I'm running the block. Slide guitar screaming, hear the steel strings bind. Country boy flow, got the whole crew. Shock dirt road racing, face to base, hit hard. Spit bars, raw like I'm ripping through bark. Backyard battles, never backing down guard. Ain't no stopping, ain't no copping, please. Raw as the earth, dirt beneath my knees. Fast track spitting, never missing beats. Country rap king, bow down if you backwoods blitz. Backwoods blitz. Raw dirt flow, never quit. Backwoods blitz. Backwoods blitz.
Spit fire quick, this the realest shit.
Backwoods blitz. Backwoods blitz.
Country boy bars gotta make it fit.
Backwoods blitz.
Porch light dim, but my future bright. Quick, quicker than a shotgun blast. Backwoods bred with the street fight sight. Raw roots run deep, built to last. Dirt path passion, never ask it twice. Spit slick syllables, slice through ice. Fast lane living with the backwood price. Raw real rapper, roll the dice. Slide steel screaming while I'm scheming schemes. Backyard boss with the wildest dreams.
Campo crudo, corazón de acero. Rápido, rápido como un vaquero. Barrio bravo, nunca me desespero. Backwoods blitz, soy el verdadero.
Stop, listen. Raw dirt road wisdom, quick spit precision. Backwoods blitz, mission. Never gonna quit, never gonna quit.
Backwoods blitz, backwoods blitz. Raw dirt flow, never quit. Backwoods blitz, backwoods blitz. Spit fire quick, it's the realest shit. Backwoods blitz, backwoods blitz. Country boy bars gotta make it fit. Backwoods blitz.
Backwoods blitz, raw dirt road, quick spit mode. Never gonna quit, never gonna quit. Backwoods blitz.
Listen up, homie, this ain't just another track. Speaking to the one who knew me before I cracked. Before the streets got cold and the game got rough. Before I learned that being real ain't enough. You remember when we ran these blocks together. Now you looking at me like I ain't your brother. But I'ma tell you something that you need to know about the path I walked and where I had to go. Blood and dirt, that's all I ever earned. Every dollar, every hurt, lessons that I never learned. Blood and dirt, blood and dirt. Country roads led me to the city streets. Slide guitar mixed with that dirty beat. You always said I'd never make it out the mud, but here I stand with dirt mixed in my blood. Mama raised me on that farm with pride. Daddy taught me how to swallow my pride, but the streets, they taught me something different, son. Sometimes you gotta take what can't be won. Don't act surprised, I got that country heart with them city eyes. This fusion that I'm spitting ain't no accent. You wanna know the truth about where I've been, fighting neighbors' pain mixed with that passion shit. About a doughy murder for every scar, I keep it and tell my story straight. About a man who refused to accept his fate. Blood and dirt, that's all I ever earned. Every dollar, every hurt, lessons that I never learned. Blood and dirt, blood and dirt. So remember when you judged the man I became. That blood and dirt flows through these fucking veins. Country roots, city dream, and everything between. That's the realest shit that you'll ever fucking see. Split between two worlds, can't choose. Dirt roads to concrete, pay my dues. Fast talk, slow draw, losing track. Which voice is mine when I look back? Born where rice grows, raised where beats drop. Identity crisis never gonna stop. Who am I? Who am I? When the lines get blurred. Who am I? Who am I? If the boundary gets disturbed. Borderline blurred, borderline blurred. Don't know which way I'm heading for sure. Borderline bird, eastern wisdom, southern north. Borderline bird, can't define what I endure. Spit rhymes fast like machine gun fire. Country bore hard but urban desire. Ancient teachings mixed with modern pain. Two cultures flowing through my veins. Meditation breaks between the bars, finding balance under different stars. Who am I? Who am I? And the lines get blurred. Who am I? Who am I? Every boundary gets disturbed. Borderline bird, don't know which way I'm heading for sure. Borderline bird, eastern wisdom, southern lore. Borderline bird, can't define what I endure. becoming. Mine keeps running through the maze of my days, never landing, understanding. Rapid fire livery, country soul, two identities taking their toll. Temple bells ring while the banjo plays, caught between them mowing yesterday. Raw emotion in every syllable, living proof that I'm divisible. One love, one love. One love, borderline blur. Eastern wisdom, southern lore. Borderline blur. There's confusion at our word. Borderline blur. There's confusion in our world. Split between worlds, never home. Fractured identity, fractured up. Fractured soul. Yo, listen up, let me tell you about this path I'm on. Backwoods bred, but the city's where I belong. Two worlds colliding in my chest, can't choose. Either way I step, somebody's bound to lose. Roads raised me, gravel in my blood, but these streets keep calling through the Mississippi mud. You don't understand the weight I carry daily, torn between the farm and where the money pays me. Mama always said, boy, stay true to your ground, but I'm chasing bigger things in this concrete town. Dust on my boots, but my mind's on the hustle, caught between comfort and this constant struggle. I'm running from something, running to more. Can't settle my soul, can't close that door. Caught in between what I was and I'll be. Can't you see I'm fighting just to be free? Bar by bar, building up this reputation. Small town roots, but I crave that elevation. People pointing fingers saying I done changed, but you can't comprehend the pressure in my brain. Every choice cuts deeper than a razor blade. Stay or go, either way the price gets paid. Fast life pulling while my past holds tight. Sleepless in the struggle, up all night. I'm running from something, running to more. Can't settle my soul, can't close that door. Caught in between what I was and I'll be. Can't you see I'm fighting just to be free? Tell me what you'd do if you were in my place. Heritage behind you, opportunities face. Country in my bones, city in my veins. Both sides got their losses, both sides got their gains. So I keep moving, never standing still. Blending all my influences, bending to my will. Authenticity, something you can't fake or buy. Whether dirt road or downtown, I'm the same guy. Code switching daily, but my core stays solid. All these contradictions that I gotta swallow. Pick a side, they tell me, but I choose them all. Rise up from the bottom, never gonna fall. I'm running from something rare, running to more. Can't settle my soul, can't close that door. Caught in between what I was and I'll be. Can't you see I'm fighting just to be free? Dirt road hustle with a metropolitan mind. Leave the past behind, but the past you can't find. This is who I am, take it or leave. Caught between worlds, but I still believe. Said you'd never leave this place behind, but I watched you pack your bags at night. Now you're calling from some big city line. talking about how everything's alright. But I can hear it in your voice, you're lying. All those promises you made are dying. Back when we were young and full of fight, now you're just another fading light. Why'd you have to go and break your word? Why'd you have to leave me in the dirt? Remember summer nights out by the creek? You said this time would always be enough. Now your Instagram shows what you see, designer clothes and all that fancy stuff. But money can't buy back the trust you lost. Every bridge you burned, I count the cost. You traded everything we used to be for some fake version of reality. Why'd you have to go and break your word? Why'd you have to leave me in the dirt? I ain't bitter about your new success, but forgetting where you came from hurts. All those nights you swore you never miss, with the bond we had for what it's worth. So keep pretending that you've changed your skin, but I know who you really are within. And when that city spits you back out here, don't expect me to be waiting near. Why'd you have to go and break your word? Why'd you have to end it first? Why'd you have to go and break your word? Why'd you have to leave me in the dirt? Yeah, let's go. Born in the sticks, but my flow's from the coast. Cut from the dirt where the weak can't boast. I've been grinding hard, yeah, I'm making my moves. Spitting that fire while I'm paying my dues. Fuck what you heard, I ain't playing no games. Raw from the heart, set the mic up in flame. When it all comes back, when it all comes back, like a backfire burning down the track. When it all comes back, when it all comes back, ain't no stopping what you can't take back. Listen up close, cause I'm talking real fast. Country boy raised, but my skills gonna last. Every single bar that I spit's like a bullet. Trigger finger itchy and I'm ready to pull it. It's like guitar screaming while I'm tearing up beats. Raw vocal cords and I'm bringing the heat. They said I couldn't mix the backwoods with the street, but I'm proving them wrong every time that I speak. Fuck the doubters, fuck the haters in the back. When my words hit hard, they gonna feel the impact. La 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 oh, la 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 oh. When the dust settles down and you hear that sound. When it all comes back, when it all comes back, like a backfire burning down the track. When it all comes back, when it all comes back, ain't no stopping what you can't take back.
Raw and real. That's the fucking deal.
Sipping bourbon on this back road, ain't nobody around. Truck broke down again, same old shit, different ground. Daddy's bills keep coming, mama's crying every night. Can't escape this damn small town, but I ain't ready for the fight. Got these back road blues, can't shake them loose. Every mile I drive just tightens up the noose. Stuck between the past and what I'm trying to be. These back road blues won't let me free. Boss man laid me off, said work's been running thin. Now I'm scrambling for some change, don't know where to begin. Friends all moved to bigger towns, left me here alone, staring at these empty fields that used to feel like home. Bank keeps calling about the loan, repo man came by. Grandpa's let my slip away, makes a grown man cry. Used to think I had it made, working with my hands. Now I'm questioning every choice, trying to make new plans. These back road blues, can't shake them loose. Every mile I drive just tightens up the noose. Stuck between the past and what I'm trying to be. These back road blues won't let me free. Can't run, can't hide, these roads got me trapped inside. Every turn leads back to pain, driving me insane. Sunset through my windshield reminds me of better days, when we had some hope left before life got in the way. Now I'm counting every penny, praying for a break. Wonder how much more this my weary soul can take. Mirror shows a stranger, worn down by the years. Used to be so confident, now I'm full of fears. Dang, mortgage payments overdue, credits in the tank. Feels like I'm drowning slow, got no one left to thank. Whiskey burns but numbs the hurt, at least for now it does. Tomorrow brings the same old pain, the same old what it was. Maybe I should pack it up, try a different scene, but these roots run way too deep. Know what I mean? Got these back road blues, can't shake them loose. Every mile I drive just tightens up the noose. Stuck between the past and what I'm trying to be. These back road blues won't let me free. Still driving these back roads, searching for a sign. Maybe tomorrow's gonna be different than tonight. You've been talking like you know me, but you ain't walked these gravel roads. Got your mouth running wild and free, while I've been carrying heavy loads. I got dust and steel in my blood tonight. Been working hard while you've been talking light. You think you can come and take my fight, but I ain't backing down, not without a fight. Dust and steel, that's all I know. Dust and steel, that's how I roll. Show up with your clean hands, claiming you deserve what I built. Never felt the burn of this land, never carried round this guilt. I seen you scheming in the shadows, trying to steal what ain't yours. But I've been through hell's back alleys, and I ain't afraid of wars. I got dust and steel in my blood tonight. Been working hard while you've been talking light. You think you can come and take my fight, but I ain't backing down, not without a fight. Dust and steel, that's all I know. Dust and steel, that's how I roll. Every scar tells a story, every bruise earned the sweat. You can't buy this kind of glory, and I ain't done with you yet. Come and try me if you want to, but you better come correct. 'Cause this country boy ain't bluffing, and I still got your respect. I got dust and steel in my blood tonight. Been working hard while you've been talking like. You think you can come and take my fight, but I ain't backing down, not without a bite. Dust and steel, that's all I know. Dust and steel, that's how I roll. Yo, I've been thinking about you lately, man. Remember when we used to roll through every plan? Now you switched up, acting like you don't know me. Back when we was broke, you said you'd always hold me. Yeah, dirt roads and dreams, we was chasing the same thing. Now you got yours and you forgot about my pain king. I see you fronting like you made it all alone, but I remember nights you couldn't make it home. Country boy with that city flow, that's how I spit it. You was right there when I wrote my first lyrics. Now you acting like you never heard my name, but real recognizes real and you ain't the same. Back road's true, that's all I got to say. You can run from where you from, but it don't go away. La, 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 yeah. Back road's true, calling out your lies. I see through all that fake behind your eyes. La, 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 yeah. Let me break this down different. You remember Tommy's farm, summer '09, we was digging post holes. You was crying about your daddy, said you'd never leave me hanging. Now look at you, all fancy with your new crew. Forget the mud on your boots, forget the nights we was hungry, sharing one pack of crackers, making plans on his back porch. Said we make it out together, but you made it out without me. Left me in the dust like roadkill. That ain't right, that ain't real. Damn, 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 damn. I ain't bitter, I'm just saying. Country raised me, streets trained me. You forgot where you came from, but I remember everything. Oh yeah, what? That goes true, it's all I got to say. You can run from where you from, but it don't go away. La la la, yeah. That goes true, calling out your lies. I see through all that fake behind your eyes. La la la, yeah. So when you see me in the street, don't act surprised. I'm still the same kid you knew with fire in my eyes. Still got that country in my voice, still got that flow. Still remember everything you think I don't know. Yeah, this my diary, my truth written down. From the same back roads to this concrete town. I ain't changed, but you didn't, that's facts. Real friends, don't forget they got your back. Back roads don't lie, homie. They don't lie. La 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 la. Country truth, that's all I know. That's all I know. Yeah.
with nothing but dirt on my shoes. Every door slammed, every chance I'd lose. Parents fighting while the bills pile high, watching dreams die in this nowhere sky. Everybody talking but they don't understand what it's like to bleed for a piece of land. Schoolyard bullies turn to workplace snakes, every handshake hiding all their thanks. Small town whispers cutting deeper than a knife. They said I'd never make it past this life, but the rage inside me burns like gasoline, turning all my hurt into something mean. Got that back row rage pumping through my veins. All this pain and suffering driving me insane. Back row rage can't break these chains. Born from the dirt, baptized by the rain. Back row rage, back row rage. Turn the page, but I'm stuck in this cage. 15 years old, working graveyard shifts while my friends got cars and Christmas gifts. Holes in my jeans, pride in my chest. Failed every test, but I gave my best. Girlfriend left me for the banker's son. Said my future looked like hit and run. Boss man treated me like I was trash. Minimum wage for maximum lash. Every rejection built this fire inside. Every betrayal multiplied my pride. Fucking tired of being looked down upon, but this anger keeps me moving on. Got that back row rage pumping through my veins. All this pain and suffering driving me insane. Back row rage can't break these chains. Born from the dirt, baptized by the rain. Back row rage, back row rage. Turn the page, but I'm stuck in this cage. They can judge me all they want to, but they'll never understand what I've been through. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every tear was my revival. This rage ain't going nowhere. It's the fuel that gets me there. Got that back row rage pumping through my veins. All this pain and suffering driving me insane. Back row rage can't break these chains. Born from the dirt, baptized by the rain. Back row rage, back row rage. Turn the page, but I'm stuck in this cage. Slide guitar fading with the sun, but this rage ain't never done. Yeah, this for everybody who remembers where we came from. Back in the day, we used to chill on corner blocks. Now you acting like you never knew the spot. I remember when we shared the same damn thoughts. Now you switched up, man, what the fuck? Used to roll together through the thick and thin. Brothers from another, that was how we lived. Now you walking past me like we never been. Closest family, what's the shit you did? Why'd you switch on me? Tell me why'd you switch? After all we've been through, now you acting rich. Why'd you switch on me? Tell me why'd you switch? Thought we had each other's back, now you just a bitch. Country roads led us to the city streets. We both came from nothing, now we made it neat. But success got you thinking you can't compete with the past that made you who you are complete. I still rep the mud between my fucking toes while you trying to forget where your story goes. But I know the truth behind your fancy clothes. You're still that scared kid when nobody knows. Got money in your pocket, think you better now. Disrespect the struggle, man, I won't allow. Used to be my brother, now you take a bow for the cameras, but I see through your wow. Why'd you switch on me? Tell me why'd you switch? After all we've been through, now you acting rich. Why'd you switch on me? Tell me why'd you switch? Thought we had each other's back, now
you just a bitch. Remember when we had nothing but each other? Now you got everything but lost your brother. I'm still the same motherfucker from before. Why you changed your whole damn core? Acting like you never been broke and poor, like you never slept on somebody's floor. This game got you twisted in the fucking head. Lost your soul for some designer threads. But I'ma keep it real until I'm fucking dead. Remember who you are, that's what mama said. So when you look back at what you sacrificed, just know you threw away something that was priceless. Our bond was strong, now it's cold as ice. You chose the world over what was. Why'd you switch on me? Tell me why'd you switch? After all we've been through, now you acting rich. Why'd you switch on me? Tell me why'd you switch? Thought we had each other's back, now you just a bitch. That's how it ends, I guess. Back roads got me twisted up inside. Gravel kicking up, nowhere left to hide. Mama said don't trust them city folk, but here I am choking on their smoke. Yeah, these muddy boots don't fit in marble halls, but I ain't gonna crawl. No, I ain't gonna fall. Still here to haunt these muddy boots. These muddy boots. Thought I knew the game, but rules keep changing. Every door I knock, they keep me waiting. Suit and tie don't make a man worth more than callous hands that built this floor. Check don't bounce when you earn it right. Been working since the I seen first light. Now they wanna tell me how to act while they count money I ain't never had. These muddy boots don't fit in marble halls, but I ain't gonna crawl. No, I ain't gonna fall. Oh, they can laugh all they want. Ah, but I'm still here to haunt these muddy boots. These muddy boots. Dirt under my nails, truth in my soul. They got clean hands, but hearts ain't whole. Yeah. Tell them where I'm from. So I'ma keep pushing through the fake smiles. Walk these hallways for 1,000 miles. My boots leave prints they can't erase. Country boy fire they can't replace. Every step reminds them what they lost. Real recognize real wherever the cost. Don't need their approval, don't need their crown. Just need my boots to stand my ground. These muddy boots don't fit in marble halls, but I ain't gonna crawl. No, I ain't gonna fall. Oh, they can laugh all they want. Ah, but I'm still here to haunt these muddy boots. Yeah, these muddy boots. These muddy boots. Oh, oh. Ooh.
Yeah, slide guitar screaming through the speakers, yo. Got something to say to my old friend.
Brother, what the fuck happened to you? Brother, used to be my right-hand crew. Back when we were broken, barely scraping by. Now you acting brand new, won't even say hi. La 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 la. Oh, remember riding dirt roads in your daddy's truck, talking about dreams when we didn't give a fuck about fancy cars or designer clothes and shit. Now you flash your cash like you never been legit. Brother, what the fuck happened to you? Brother, tell me if the story's true. You ain't the same as you used to be. Changed your whole game, can't you see? Used to run these streets with me. Now you act like you don't know me. You ain't the same. Brother, what's your fucking name? Back then we were thick as thieves, that's real talk. Shed our last dollar, walked that same walk. Through the backwoods, through the struggle and the pain. Now you got success and you're acting all vain. Brother, what the fuck happened to you? Said you'd never change, guess that wasn't true. See you on TV with your perfect smile. Forgot where you came from, been gone for a while. Money made you mean as a snake. Friends like family, that bond you did break. You ain't the same as you used to be. Changed your whole game, can't you see? Used to run these streets with me. Now you act like you don't know me. You ain't the same. Brother, what's your fucking name? Sister Sarah saw you at the store last week. Said you look right through her, wouldn't even speak. That ain't right, that ain't how we roll. Success done changed you, corrupted your soul. Damn, brother, this is my final plea. Remember who you were before the money spree. We came from nothing, built ourselves from dirt. Now you act like no one else was somehow hurt. Your reputation, fuck that fake ass shit. Real, recognize real, and you ain't legit. Brother, what the fuck happened to you? Guess I never really knew the real you. Same, that word don't apply. Cause you ain't the same as the day we said goodbye. You ain't the same as you used to be. Change your whole game, can't you see? Used to run these streets with me. Now you act like you don't know me. You ain't the same. Brother, what's your fucking name? Brother, what the fuck happened to you? Brother, wish I never knew. La la la. Yeah, slide guitar fading out, just like our friendship did. Yeah, they thought they knew me. Thought I was just another hick, but I've been running these streets while they been running. They lips like a tar wailing. Backwoods calling. Watch me rise while all these fake ones falling. Started moving product through the holler at 16. Mama said, boy, you gotta make it by any means. County sheriff chasing, but he can't catch my trail. I know every back road, every fence, every dale. Used to think I'd never make it past the county line. Now I'm pushing way from Carolina to the Rhine. They was sleeping on a kid who grew up dirt poor. Now I got connects from Atlanta to Baltimore. Ain't no trust fund, baby, had to scratch and claw. Backwoods justice, we don't need no written law. Moving silent through the pines with my crew intact. Small town boy, but my reach is nationwide fact. They underestimated country boy intelligence. Now I'm counting stacks while they counting their regrets. Backwoods bandit, cross me and you finish. Country boy hustle, but my game ain't limited. Slide guitar screaming, backwoods streaming. Small town roots, but big city scheming. Backwoods bandit, don't test my patience. Built this empire from the ground, no faking. Used to sling from the holler, now on the block.
Went from county jail to penthouse at the top. Still got dirt under my nails, but ice on my wrist. Ain't forgot where I came from, that's something they missed. Every hater that doubted me can kiss my grits. Country boy turned kingpin, now they want my hits. Started with a quarterback and a rusty truck. Now I'm moving major weight, that's persistence and luck. Don't need no fancy words to make my point clear. Across the backwoods, bandit in you, disappear. From tobacco fields to trap houses, I seen it all. Rose up from the bottom, ain't never gon' fall. They thought country meant stupid, that was their mistake. Now they paying my price for every move they make. Backwoods bandit, cross me and you finished. Country boy hustle, but my game ain't limited. Slide guitar screaming, backwoods dreaming. Small town roots, but big city scheming. Backwoods bandit, don't test my patience. Built this empire from the ground, no faking. From dirt roads to city blocks, from mason jars to money talks. They slept on the country boy. Now I'm everybody's worst fear. See, I learned the game from both sides of the track. Country wisdom mixed with that urban act can disappear in the woods or blending downtown. Versatility's the reason I still wear the crown. Ain't no telling what this backwoods boy might do. Keep my circle tight, only ride with my crew. Started as a nobody, now I run this scene. Backwoods bandit, living every hustler's dream.